guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Swapnali, and for all of y'all who don't know, I am a certified professional makeup artist. I do mainly bridals, I do events, I do photo shoots, and other than that, I also take professional makeup classes. So I teach makeup to people who want to become professional makeup artists, and I also teach makeup to people who just want to learn makeup like for themselves. So yeah, if you are interested in any of that, please do get in touch with me. I'm gonna leave my contact details down below. And other than that, you can always see a lot of free content from me on my YouTube channel and my Instagram page. So I will leave those handles down as well. And yeah, do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell if you are a makeup fanatic and a makeup lover. You will love my channel because all my content is going to be mainly around self makeup, professional makeup, self care, all of that. So in for today's video, I have like made notes and stuff of what I want to say, because in today's video I am going to be talking about professional makeup artistry and hairstyling. Now I know there are many people out there who want to take up this career path or this line of work, and if you don't have any friends or any family or someone who you know in this industry, you don't know exactly what you're getting into before before making the option of choosing this field. Now, personally, for me, when I became a makeup artist, I was so unaware of what exactly I was getting myself into. Now, the thing is, I am fortunate enough, touch wood, things just worked out well for me. But I know lots of people who are struggling and they don't know what to do. They're not getting work. It's a mess. So I know. Now the key to having a good career in the field of makeup and hair is having a lot of knowledge, a lot of information, and also a plan. Having a plan is so important. So I am actually going to be making a series for all you people who want to become professional makeup artists and hairstylists. And this is the first video in that series. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you 5 things you should know if you are planning on becoming a professional makeup artist. Now the first things first is a professional makeup course. Now, I know we think that seeing YouTube videos and seeing Instagram videos is enough, but if you want to become a professional makeup artist, you have to do a professional makeup course. Now, what happens is when you do a professional makeup course, you are tied up with an academy or with someone who has been in the industry for some time, right? So the first thing is you have to do a professional makeup course. Now you decide where you want to do a professional makeup and hairstyling course from, but doing a course really helps. So what happens is when you do a course, first of all, you get to learn much more about makeup than what you can from YouTube videos. Now, I used to watch a lot of makeup YouTube videos and stuff, but there are a few things which can't be taught over camera. They have to happen in person, and it has to happen consistently every day. For example, what steps are there in applying makeup from start to finish? Now you can know those steps, but actually executing those steps on set or at someone's bridal, they are two completely different things. Trust me, knowing makeup for yourself and knowing makeup professionally are very different. When you are doing makeup professionally, you have to understand that you have a time limit and you need to get your work done in that time limit. You need to understand what your client wants. You don't have to apply makeup according to what you want. You need to understand what your client wants, and you need to do their makeup according to their choices. So it's quite different than learning learning how to do your own makeup. Also, you get tied up with an academy, and you get to people, you meet people who are in the same field, and that is a very important thing in our industry. So as makeup artists, hairstylists, I would even say photographers, fashion designers. What is key is knowing people around you who are in the same industry. Networking, knowing people, connecting with people is so important. Having a way of talking with them, all these things are very important. So yeah, all these things are taught to you when you go to learn makeup professionally. So when you go to learn makeup professionally, it is not just makeup that you are learning, but all these other small things that you'll be learning. So yeah, my first tip or my first thing for you guys would be that start a makeup course. Find a good makeup course, whatever your budget is, wherever you are staying, the time limitations that you have, whatever it is, figure out a good makeup course and get started with that. That is going to help you a lot. So yeah, the first thing that you need to do is do a good makeup course. Now my second tip is practice, practice and practice. Now learning makeup and practicing makeup, two different things that go hand in hand. So once you learn something, to get better at it, you have to practice. You can't be under this false assumption that you will learn something and you will be a professional or a pro at it. Doesn't work like that. Nada. You have to practice, you have to work hard. Okay, even when you go to school or any other course, okay, whatever you learn, even if you're learning cooking or you are doing your MBA, whatever you are doing, once you are taught something, it is your duty and your responsibility towards yourself and your life and career that you practice what you are taught. You can't just say ki, okay, now I know this thing. Even on YouTube, when you see a video and you are like, acha, I have seen the video, I know how to do it, I know the steps, I know what products are needed, I will do it on the day when I have to go out. It's not gonna come out well. You will have some other issues that will pop up. You will figure out your foundation oxidizing, or it's not blending, or you forget to apply concealer and the eyeshadow won't stick on your eyes. Like a random problem will happen because you have not practiced. So you don't know what problems happen. You don't know what happens because you don't have any practice, right? So yeah, you have to practice, and practice makes perfect, correct? So yeah, my second tip is practice, practice and practice. Now if you're learning hairstyling, again I would say keep practicing on the dummy, keep practicing on your hair. Now if your hair is really messed up and it's not in a good condition, practice on someone else's hair, practice on a dummy, practice on your friends. Just call them over and style their hair up for them. They'll be so happy with you, trust me. I do that sometimes with my friends and I know they like it, they get happy. Now do it only on those people who want it done. Don't force people. But yeah, you have to, at the end of the day, practice. And the differentiating or the separating factor that you and another makeup artist are going to have are your skills and your personality, okay? Which is what you have to sell in this field. So you have to sell your personality and your skills, and yeah, if you work on these two things, you are going to be really successful in this field, no doubt. Now my third tip to you guys would be that get on any social media platform. You will get a lot of work and a lot of job opportunities online only. Now you can't just just be online and get jobs. There are different things. You need to figure out your Instagram handles, your bio. There's a lot that goes in the handle and bio as well. A lot that goes in the kind of people you follow, the kind of people who follow you. For example, if you get on a social media platform, for example, let's say you get on YouTube and you start following people who are not into makeup and hair, okay? For example, you start following people who are into technology and not into makeup, it is not going to help you. So yeah, there's a lot that goes into it afterwards. But the first step would be that get on social media, whatever platform you want. There is Instagram, there is Facebook, there is YouTube, then there is Twitter, then there is Snapchat. There are so many, I feel. that yeah, it's difficult. Honestly, I'll tell you this, it is difficult being on so much of so many social media platforms, but yeah, it is worth it at the end of the day. So yeah, my third tip would be get on social media, be active, get creative, and yeah. Now my fourth tip to you guys would be market yourself. Now, marketing yourself is honestly a tactic and a technique. Now, there are different ways to market yourself, be it social media, be it in person, be it in functions, events, whatever. There are different ways that you can market yourself. Now, you can't just market yourself as a professional makeup artist and a professional hairstylist. No, you need to market yourself as someone who is really good at it, who is going to give the client what they want, who is, you have to make it seem that choosing you would be a good option or a good idea for the client, right? So you need to market yourself, and you need to market yourself really well. Now, marketing yourself is one of the most important things. Let me tell you guys, if you market yourself well, you will get good jobs. If you don't market yourself well, you are not going to get good jobs, you are not going to get good clients, you're going to get bad clients who are going to have many issues with you, lot of lot of tension between you and the client. So yeah, you need to market yourself the perfect way. Again, when you are marketing yourself, you need to figure out what kind of audience you want to market yourself to. So for example, once you have done your course and you are on social media and you are trying to market yourself, you want to figure out what kind of products will you be using, what are your rates going to be, are you willing to travel or not, will you have an assistant or a different makeup artist or a different hairstylist with you, what is your goal. And then accordingly you have to figure out who is your audience. Is your audience teenage girls, is your audience brides, is your audience elderly mature women, what is your audience. Accordingly then you market yourself to those people, right? So you need to figure out who your audience is, and then you have to market yourself accordingly. For example, if you want to market yourself self to budding Instagrammers and YouTubers, you cannot be charging them 40k for one look. They are not going to be able to pay you because they are just starting in their career. So you need to have a different plan for that. And if you're marketing yourself to grown-up ladies, right, or office-going people or brides, they'll be able to pay you a certain amount. You can use good products with them. You can you can actually do really good with good products, good shimmers, good eyelashes, good liners, good lipsticks, if you know what I mean. Then you can charge more, because you can give that thing more time, you can give it more priority. So yeah, so accordingly you have to figure out how to market yourself, who your audience is. All these things again are taught to you in a professional course. So yeah, when you go for a course, you need to know all these things. So in case they don't teach you, or they try to skip over this, you can yourself go and ask them to teach you these things. Because I know many classes, they will not teach you everything. They will tell you, okay, I'll teach you this, I'll teach you that, but at the end of the day they don't teach you all of it, right? So if you know what should be taught or what you can expect from the classes, you will be able to ask these things of those people. Now my fifth and the most important tip would be go for collabs and do networking and collabs are so important, and that is going to be the start of your career, honestly guys. So collabs are basically where two people get together and do something which is beneficial to both of them. It is not paid. So for example, a model will get in touch with a makeup artist and they will do a photo shoot. Okay, so three people will be involved: a makeup artist, a model, and a photographer. All three will come together, and none of them will pay each other. okay? But the makeup artist will get a good portfolio, the photographer will get a good portfolio, and the model as well will get a good portfolio. So that's how collab works. Now, finding good people to collab with is a big challenge, but you have to work a little hard for that. You have to find the right people and network with them. Now, finding the right people is again so crucial in this job. You cannot get flown away. Okay, this is one thing I will tell you, people, like all the newbies out there, you cannot get flown away. I know this field is so lucrative, and people are going to be like, I'll give you big jobs, I'll do this for you, I'll do that for you. Don't get flown away. Just focus on your work. Know what you are there for, know what you're good at, know what you want to get better at, and just do that. That is it. Be friends, do all of that, make new friends, but just focus on what you are there for. You are not here on a social event, you are not here in a family function. You have to remember that, and you have to work smartly. Because yeah, I have had certain experiences and stuff. So I also had many good experiences. If you see my Instagram, I keep posting there. I had an amazing collab with this one amazing Instagram model and Instagram photographer. I mean, not Instagram photographer, but he was a photographer. So it was an amazing collab. They were amazing people. But there are other times I have had collabs with, different people. I have had collabs with different people, and it's very easy to get flown away, basically in this whole industry. I would say this whole glamorous industry, it is so easy to get flown away with people, with promises, with opportunities. I understand that, I completely understand that, but you have to, at the end of the day, have someone with you who will tell you not to get flown away. And if you don't have that someone, you have to be that someone for yourself. You have to yourself understand what you are there for, what you want in life, what you are here to do, and just do that. Don't get flown away. I'm saying this again and again because I know so many people get flown away, and it breaks my heart to see them, because it's the most innocent people who are gonna get flown away. The smart ones, they know the whole shebang, and they will stay away from it, or they're smart enough to just like slide their way through it. But then the innocent ones, they get stuck in this whole mess, and it's a whole thing. So yeah, basically these are the 5 things I think you should know if you are planning to become a professional makeup artist. So this is how you can start your career as a makeup artist and hairstylist, and these are the things that you can do. Now, as I said, it's going to be a series. So if you are looking to become a professional makeup artist and a hairstylist, follow me. Follow these series, and yeah, it will really help you out, and you will know what you want to do and what you should be looking for and what you should be wary of, and yeah, you can yourself decide if this is a good field and career option for you. So I will see you very soon in the next video, where I talk more about becoming a professional makeup artist and hairstylist. So yeah, let me know what questions you all have in the comments below. If you have any questions regarding this video or this field, let me know. If you have any ideas for my next video, let me know in the comments below. I will be uploading one of these videos every single week on professional makeup artistry and hairstylist. So that is it for the video, guys. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned something new. And I really hope you are around to watch the complete series. And if you do like, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload a new video. And do share it with your friends and family. And that is it for this video, guys. So I'll see you very soon in the next week with another video regarding professional makeup artistry and hairstylist. So bye bye till then, take care, see you very soon, and be productive, and yeah, be safe. Bye bye.